10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Monday. Have a seat. Get ready to listen in to another edition of The Black Files.
Another near hour of the Ravens Flock special brand of podcast.
Crack a cold one, sit down, say hi to your family and friends because you'll never see them again.
Especially at least for the next hour or so.
Don't worry, it's Monday, so you'll see them tomorrow.
Don't worry, it's Monday. You wake up wishing you never saw anybody anyways.
I'm Jose Casabona. Joining with me, of course, as always, Juan Arauza and Angel Mendez.
Sup?
Yep, OGs, the original Flockas, keeping it real. I'm still waiting on you newbies to come on out. Where is our Shadow? Where is our resident gamer Billy Burke? Where are our resident cosplayers?
Hey.
The
only answer I have for you, Juan, is life. Anyways,
Fuck you in life.
What is this life you speak of? Is that thing that we don't have anymore?
Is this the real life?
Or is this just a fantasy?
it's complicated.
A sea of Fanta. Delicious.
Fanta. Anyways,
Don't you wanna Fanta? Don't you wanna?
we have a lot to discuss right now, but before
Latina
we get
bitches. Sorry, go ahead.
no, you're almost
Now you distracted him with his boner.
Damn it, Juan! Stop distracting me.
No, I must distract you even further.
I have to talk. Jesus.
I don't.
Bones.
You just want to talk. That's why you made this thing in the first place.
It's called free country, Juan. Let him have his freedoms before we take them all away and slap him with a 1,000,000-year sentence.
And let me
We'll get to that in a bit.
At least let me get this disclaimer out of the way before you do that, okay? For those listening in, for our first-time listeners, the Black Files has a different format from the main web show of the Ravens Flock. In that show, we have a camera, which you will not see over here. And on that show, we talk about topics that is relevant in our community. Here, we bring up current event articles or any news that's relevant in our community, and we share our facts and opinions. Mostly opinions, all right? The opinions that we give as individuals do not reflect on, well, everyone.
And on anyone else.
On anyone else.
Furthermore, the opinions expressed on this podcast are solely those of the individuals expressing those opinions, and not necessarily the entirety group of the Ravens Flock as a group, or any other association or convention or comedy troupe or whatever the hell else that we represent. They're just opinions. You can prove them or disprove them. We're just voicing ours. So no getting butthurt over it, please. Just take it with a grain of salt. Love it or hate it. Just share your feedback.
Hang on a minute. I got to get into retarded mode so that they can better understand. We talk opinions. Me opinion is me opinion. Juan opinion is Juan opinions. Angel's opinion is Angel opinion.
It just happens to be always right, though.
Fuck you, dude.
Hey, what? It's an opinion. Regardless, though, as usual, any resemblance, additional visual to any persons living and or dead, it's completely coincidental, has no meaning whatsoever. So, yeah. Let's talk about salt.
How much salt is there?
There is so much I could salt meats for the next 10 years.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of stuff. There's been a lot of stuff going on lately. Of course, we're catching up with current events. Clearly, the folks. Okay, we have to bring this up. We'll just touch on it real quickly.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
When we released our grand magnanimous 4th of July episode of the Black Files, it received an interesting reaction, especially from people who apparently do not know how to use the fucking spell check.
Wait, can I get into retard mode again? Can I?
It wouldn't be too far because that was the
I'll
actual.
do it.
If you keep activating
It's not
it,
retard mode. It's just quoting.
if you keep playing easy mode on these guys, they're never gonna learn how to play.
Hang on, let me quote. Let me remember what they said. Okay, one of them commented, and I quote, "This Vido sucks."
Spell that out, folks. VIDO.
That person literally said, "This Vido sucks," and then there was another comment that said, and I quote, "Thanks for ruining 4th of July." I think he tried to spell July, but wrote it in like 2 J's instead of 1 J.
No, man. They come from Jupiter.
And I think they managed to somehow squeeze in an emoji of a gerbil into that.
That being
word.
said, we sincerely apologize that the production of our Beatles has somehow hurt somebody. It is actually a defective product that is going into the recall line in a few weeks.
Look, again, this goes back to what we said. It's our own opinions, okay? And if you guys want to comment and make some sort of like argument against it, an intelligent argument, or if you have any questions, then we'll respond to you in an intelligent manner. But if you come off bitching like what those two YouTubers did, then chances are
We're just going to make fun of you.
we're either going to make fun of you or we're just not going to respond to you and just let you be bigots.
Or we'll just make fun of them anyways, because honestly, we got nothing better to do right now.
Because let's face it, without people who are totally uneducated, who don't know how to use the internet properly, and really don't have anything new or inventive to say, you provide the fodder that we need to create our particular brand of comedy. Without morons, we would not exist.
So, thanks, I guess.
Hey, thank you
So-
for being dumb and not knowing how to spell.
We do apologize for ruining your 4th of July, but we do hope that everyone enjoyed their 4th of July.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
a very
God.
important holiday. We sincerely hope we never made it worse for anybody. After all, you have the right to express your freedoms, even in planet Juju, wherever the fuck these people come from.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, but if you're having trouble watching videos on YouTube, you may want to check your browser settings. I don't know if you know how to do that. In your particular case, you're probably just better off staring out a window. But in any case, the
resolution is horrible.
Are you kidding me? That's ultra high definition. It's like it's really out there.
No, dude. Some people can't afford that shit. Real life is really expensive.
Yeah, man, don't you understand? Some people around this country are still using dial-up.
Jesus Christ. The scary thing is that you're probably right.
He's probably right. Are you kidding me? I know he's right. I've actually spoken to people who still use dial-up internet. There's folks who still use Net Zero and Juno, for Christ's sake.
Isn't that like using? Isn't that like having basically every? Isn't that like having every Blu-ray player in the world in your house, but still picking the VHS tape player?
I don't know, man. It just sounds like a desktop computer
Hey, man,
dying.
Sometimes there is some porn things you just cannot find anywhere else.
Look, that's not even VHS. It's like Betamax. Goddamn Betamax.
Maximum.
Betamax is the HD DVD of video cassette home viewing entertainment.
God.
Motherfuckers.
Wasn't that the one that also showed those electromagnetic lasers that melted equipment? Wait, no, that was a different one.
I must have
Somebody-
traveled back in time, man. I thought I was in the 21st century.
Too bad.
are.
Welcome to the 70s, motherfucker. Get your afro on your drugs. We're going camping. And on a slightly...
We'll find ourselves a cabin in the woods and Bruce Campbell.
Oh,
It'll be
my
fun.
Yeah, they said that, and now, well, the man spends a lot of parts in chainsaw pieces. The point is, actually, switching back to a slightly, if I may segue a second, and if I may segue to a slightly bigger pile of salt, I'd like to send a greeting and my salutations to everybody out there who's enjoying Splatoon, also known as the hentai game. That is not really hentai.
Oh, God.
Oh, Splatoon.
I saw the gameplay.
Oh!
You showed me the gameplay. It is glorious.
If you guys were joining us lately, for the last 2 days we had the Splatfest, where you basically pick one thing, grab a gun, and charge at the other side of the team and kill them. And now you're thinking, wait, how is this different from the normal gameplay? Well, it's pretty simple, because this time there are goals at stake! There's high, important, powerful moral questions that defy the nature of a squid, man, person, and everything that they stand for. And do you know what this amazing, life-changing question
God
is?
Almighty Angel, for the love of all that is holy in this
do
world, tell us! We have to know! There are lives at stake!
What do you prefer? Roller coasters or water slides?
My God! This is the most iconic cataclysmic conflict since the old crusades of
Are you ready to fight for everything you stand for? Actually, you gotta fight for like the next half hour because the thing ends at 12, and we've been doing this for the last 2 days. We lost more people with it. I had family members writing on this, and now I have no family. But you know what? Fuck those, because we're winning.
Yeah!
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
And we're doing this for not just the moral. We're doing this for the greatest of prizes. Something that goes beyond the petty ideals that bind men and animals together. Something that goes farther than flags, nation, sex, or ideology. We're fighting for fucking super snails. You use them to reroll the abilities in your clothing.
Hey, man.
You know what? There are worse reasons to start a war.
Does everyone remember when Halo Reach came out and they were actually putting out this big campaign that if you put up your name, your gamer tag, you could actually like set up like a little Starlight memorial of what's her face Noble Team. Imagine us doing that for every single Splatterfest for Splatoon. There would be an entire galaxy made of everyone who gave up their livelihoods in the name of such iconic and epic battles as people who prefer cats over dogs.
You don't even know the depths of depravity the opposite side will sink to. Those fuckers will not stop using sniper rifles. They're doing.
I kid you not.
You think you relate some shade with Call of Duty? Do you think Heroes of War has a tragic and gripping story? Shut the fuck up and go play Splatoon. The most emotionally gripping thing since that beach Normandy scene of Saving Private Ryan.
Yes!
If you may imagine basically a squid next to an aquarium on his knees going, did I do right?
Did I do enough? Wasn't it worth it?
Was it?
Did it make
Splat has changed.
Okay, let's stop. Oh, God. If we keep this up, man.
Welcome to the salty Splatoon. How salty are you?
All right, this is great. This is awesome.
Nintendo, we will now be taking that endorsement check. Cha-ching!
Hey,
all right,
there's
guys.
a bunch of dudes
You know,
in
we'll
licenses.
just, forget it. Just take our endorsement and put it into the Satoru Iwata Memorial Fund.
All right, Juan, Angel,
There.
I actually do want to
Providing
say...
video games to those in need.
I actually do want to get personal for a second. I want to get into an important part of for the Black Files.
Shoot.
All right. Now, of course, a lot of people saw it on Facebook, mainly a couple of my friends and a couple of acquaintances that I know. I made this big post saying that I was leaving for Baltimore, Maryland next week, and I was leaving to pursue...
You mean this week?
Well,
Dude, get your sense of time right.
this week, next week, I don't go. I was leaving...
Time doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, I was planning to leave to pursue better prospects. I was planning to leave to pursue my own happiness elsewhere. But I actually had a conversation a couple nights ago. I think it was Friday night, Saturday morning. It was late night. I was talking with my two cohorts here, my brother Juan.
I am a hort.
You are a hort. Juan and Angel. They sat down with me and actually talked about my plan. And to put it in, for lack of better words, I was basically doing a stupid. I was basically planning to move up over to the city without a plan, without any backing whatsoever, whatnot. I was at the... You gotta understand, I was at the point where I just didn't give a shit. I didn't give a shit what I would do or whatever, and they basically talked some sense into me. They basically talked me into giving Florida another chance. Don't give up. And more importantly, don't give up on myself. Continue, keep carrying on, things will improve over time. And as far as the Ravens flock goes, I'm going to be honest, we've had a rough year. We've had a very rough year, but the show...
Rough doesn't even compare.
I know.
We've had losses.
We've had losses, yeah, but more importantly, the show has to continue, and I can't just abandon what I've started. I have to keep going.
The show must go on, as they say.
Yeah, true. And like, truthfully, we've always had, and this is something that whenever we approach people or whenever people come up to us saying they want to join the Ravens flock for whatever XYZ reasons, we always leave this as an open-ended sort of relationship, as in, like, you can if you feel you don't belong, or if you feel that you need to move along from participating on our shows and participating on our activities or anything we do, then you're always free and welcome to come and go as you please. Like there's literally only two people who left under extremely negative circumstances.
Yes.
Those guys, they fuck themselves over because they're.
Yeah. Well,
that's
on
not the point.
them.
That's on them. But
that's not the point.
The point is, like, we've always felt like anyone who is a part of the Ravens flock, anyone who wants to be a part of the Ravens flock, you're always welcome to come in and join us and join in our random, crap and our random fun anytime you want. You can always go back out and do your own thing. We won't stop you if you're part of another, like performance troupe, or if you're a part of a convention. Hell, we'll support you, because that's what we do. That's why we see folks. You always see us plug in the Shinobi School and Crazy Random Happenstance and Pleasure Pixels. We plug those guys like nobody's business.
We also plug in, the artist that I'm familiar with, Shailene, Inky Monsters. We promote her stuff because she's going to be heading towards Portland, Oregon in August to attend school over there.
Yeah, she's really leaving. Yeah, she's really going away.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Good for her, because she has a plan, and she's trying to build up backing for that plan. But I'm skewing way off. The point is, yes, this applies to everyone, and this also includes Juan and Angel.
What?
To
Are you fucking
everyone.
kidding me? I ain't going
I know.
anywhere. You guys need my camera. I ain't leaving.
It's a general fact. It's a general rule
fact.
for everyone in the flock, including you two.
Fuck
and
us.
if you guys don't feel like you belong here in the Ravens flock, or if you feel the need to leave for your own reasons, then I am not going to stop you, because the doors are always open if you ever decide to come back.
Well, first off, Joe, I appreciate you once again confirming that we are, in fact, free men, free to do as we wish.
And
which is,
women.
hey, very nice of you.
And those who don't identify as genders,
correct.
but whatever.
Let's not get into semantics now. The point is, we understand, and we have chosen not to leave, because at the end of the day, this is our Ravens flock, and we are here as his head members, and somebody's got to help you hold down the fort, and it's sure as hell ain't going to be the cat sitting 5 feet away from me. Which is why we will stand by you no matter what happens. Except for the fact that you just told me I could leave, so I'm going to go to Las Vegas for the next 3 months. You guys made it. Bye.
God damn it! At least give me 5% of your winnings!
Winnings!
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go pawn my camera and I'm following him. I got some spending money now. Bye.
No!
Yo, Angel, wait up!
Sweet! Get in the car!
God. But if it weren't for those two, they've talked some sense into me. I'm choosing to stay here. I'm not going anywhere. Tampa is my home, and I'm staying right here, right now, in this con scene with everybody else. Speaking on behalf of the Ravens flock, we are not competing with anyone. We are not competing with any cons. We are not competing with any other organizations or other shows like Pixels or Shinobi School or Crazy Random Happenstance or Cheap Little Punks or anybody. We are not in competition with anyone. The purpose of the Ravens flock is to discuss topics and current events, sharing our own facts and our own opinions, mainly our opinions about topics and anything that is related to our con scene.
God dang it, we can't leave. Apparently we have something called a car keys that we can't get. God damn it, I hope you're proud of yourself, Angel.
No, well, I was planning to walk to the airport, but I guess you want to do things the easy way. Fine.
Oh, well, another time.
Okay, so the Las Vegas Ravens vlog road trip has been temporarily delayed. We'll get back to you guys later on that.
But if I was listening to this properly with my psychic powers,
Wait,
yeah,
when the hell did that happen?
It's like forever, dude. You never asked.
Okay.
Anyhow, like fucking what do you call it? The Ravens flock. Our number one thing is that we always discuss. Our number one goal is that we bring to light some of the ugly issues of the con scene of the convention world. We're here to address this stuff because we know that there are folks who might object to those things, and we know that there are folks who stand to gain by bringing these issues to light. And we want to help people out. We want to make sure that we're speaking for everyone. We want to make sure that your voices are heard. We want to make sure that anytime there's something going down and there's something rotten happening in our community, in our little family. This is a little family. It's a psychotically dysfunctional family who has major identity issues and ego issues, but what family doesn't? And we're the ones who have decided to drag the ugly issues out of the darkness into the light, discuss them, and bring them out for open public debate. Because these issues will not resolve themselves. Someone has to bring it up, and we don't care about anything like reputation or calling us drama mongers or whatever the fuck is going on, because as far as we're concerned, that our reputation is we're going to
non-existent.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh God.
Yeah, we're gonna put ourselves out there to help our fellow con-goers, to help our fellow community members, to help our fellow family members, because we care about you guys. This is what we do this shit for.
You know what? Can I just throw my little 2 cents in here?
Go right ahead.
Can we just do what Mr. Dennis Leary was asked and just dispose of the term functional family? There is no such thing as a functional family. You don't put 3 or 4 people in a single house and expect shit to not go wrong at some point or another. There is literally no such thing. Go find any family in the world, and I dare you to find anything that says functional about putting 2 or 3 people in one house and hoping they don't kill each other too soon.
Jose and I are fucking living proof.
Put the knife down!
Ah.
Me
I
and-
have to?
Me and Juan
When
sibling,
we're done with the casting, then you can bring the knife up. Come on.
Okay.
Work with me.
me and Juan's sibling rivalry would have to be described as lots of blood, lots of gore, lots of violence.
Yep, we've had lightsaber battles on it. You don't believe me? We have a little clip on YouTube
We've
somewhere.
had lightsaber battles, we've wrestled each other, we freaking fight each other, we've done taekwondo with each other, we played each other in video games, board games.
Children's card games.
Which was the most
all
violent
the children's
sport?
card games.
That one was the most violent one of them all. It took days to clean up the bodies.
You don't believe me? Ask Samantha Patron. Jose and I will not stop. By the way, Widowmaker, I'm waiting for you.
Oh lord.
Why, you think I'm gonna stop? Why, just because I take a lick and I keep on taking?
Calm down.
I am not going
Calm-
to taking this down without a fight.
Calm down. This is Splatfest, not SummerSlam.
Motherfuck, SummerSlam is on its way. Is it on its
Summer
way?
Splat.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck yeah. SummerSlam
We
is on
got
its
gotta
way.
push Juancho for Summer Splat.
Oh god.
You heard of it? You heard of Vince McMahon? Put me in for Summer Splat.
All right, guys. Well, I do appreciate you guys showing your spirit for the flock, and I do appreciate, on behalf of everyone on the Ravens flock, we do appreciate all you listeners out there, all you supporters out there who continue to listen to our podcast, watching our show, giving your support in any way you can.
Our psychotic Twitter cult. I mean, for Christ's sake, you guys are following us out of nowhere.
Dude, we're like at 460 something followers on Twitter. That's
God
amazing.
damn,
Is
son.
Twitter populated by plants? Because I can't think of nobody else who would just give a shit.
It's amazing. It's actually very good, very refreshing to actually network with different organizations and different people on Twitter.
What was the one gamer, the King Gamer? What was his name again?
The what?
That one gamer, the King Gamer.
Roy Gamer or something like that?
Something like that.
What, with the one with the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like Roy and Gamer or something like that.
Roy L. Gamer, that was him.
Yeah, Roy L. Gamer. He sent us a video on Twitter saying like, "Hey, Ravens flock, I represent this and that. I hope to work with you guys in the future."
Yeah, hell yeah.
Dude, show us your YouTube channel. I want to see some Let's Plays.
Dude, actually, you know what? Give us your Nintendo friend link or whatever. Let's get on Splatoon and murder everything!
With ink! Gockets of ink! So much death and carnage! I'm sorry.
Death, blood, murder!
I'm having Splat Vietnam flashbacks. I'm gonna sit in the corner for a bit.
Stop that! I still have their ink in my hands!
But no, thank you for sharing.
I love the smell of ink splatter in the morning.
God damn it!
It smells like turf wars.
But no, keep giving your support. Keep liking us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Follow
Share
us on Tumblr.
Share us, we're contagious!
And share us and keep subscribing to us on YouTube. Now, that all being said, I do want to bring up, I think Angel did mention a couple minutes ago about salt.
I hope you're ready, because this shit's about to get salt.
Now, me and Juan, we actually came across an article that's related to San Diego Comic-Con, which just passed, how many weekends ago? Last weekend?
It was last weekend, and
was last-
our buddies at Noodle Ramen.
Our buddies from the Nerdorama Network, they had the pleasure of going over to San Diego Comic-Con. Major props to them. Mazel tov. I hope they had a great time. We stumbled on an article, not necessarily from Nerdorama, but it was an independent article. And basically, there was something that was occurring over at the convention. Cosplayers were charging photographers money for taking their pictures.
Now, we're not talking about like cosplayers who were guests or guest exhibitioners at the convention who are like labeled or whatever. We're not talking about mascots. We're not talking about. This is regular convention attendees out on the public floor in San Diego Comic-Con charging $5 or $10 for a snapshot, for a goddamn snapshot.
Like what the fuck?
Okay. When it comes to this stuff, it's okay. On the one hand, okay, I'll be the first one to say, okay, keep on hustling. You know, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with trying to make a bit of extra money.
Cue the rap music.
No, for real. No, but what do you call it? The trouble is that when it comes to this stuff, you can't just ethically. You shouldn't do this stuff right in the middle of the convention floor. You're not supposed to, just say, oh hey, give me $20 or whatever, and you can take a picture of me in this cosplay. There's the folks who created the character could get involved. They could get themselves all pissed off and butthurt that they're not getting any sort of.
That's right. The issue of copyright.
Yeah, copyright and licensing. There's the issue of it'll actually turn photographers away from the convention scene, because if they just want to casually record the convention, if they just want to document it, then what the hell? What are you doing charging us for over this?
Nobody's saying that you cannot charge. Everybody else is saying, please have some goddamn manners. Just because you're correct doesn't mean that you're right.
Now, personally, this is just my opinion. I don't think the cosplayers, local attendees or whatever who are in cosplay, they shouldn't be charging at all. They have to think, as a general population, for those who go to cons, the majority of the population, we're broke, including photographers.
We're broke-ass motherfuckers!
We already spent a lot of money getting fucking hotel reservations, reserving our passes, money to get food for the weekend,
transportation,
putting our costumes together. We've already blown enough money as it is, and you want to charge broke photographers money just to take a picture?
Like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Just because my camera's fancy doesn't mean I'm loaded. Just because I got business cards doesn't mean I can spot you an Abe Lincoln to freaking, actually, you know what? I can't spot you an Abe Lincoln. You hear this? That's a penny. Abe's on it. I can spot you that, but I can't pass you $5 or $10 just to take the picture. On the other
wait, Juan, it landed on heads.
What the fuck? That has nothing to do with retired.
Yes, it does. The President of the United States frowns upon this attitude. The former president, the one that fought vampires. Remember that time?
See, the thing is that at the end of the day, on the one hand, it's fine for you to actually go in and try to make a little extra scratch for yourself, because you gotta buy yourself that shit in conventions, in the vendor's room. It's expensive, but that doesn't mean you gotta cheap other people's out of it. So a lot of people not, but we do what we do because we ain't got a lot, and it does. Tongues not watch. They walk into the script like scotch with the top-notch watch, second cook, clean watch. See, times are too hard for us to ever go soft. So the doctor got me out prescription straight Zoloft so I could deal with the stress and I won't go off. But I'm on top, won't stop till the microphone drop. Rolling 4D in a cut like what? Hit you up and then roll off. I'm trying to get this dough off. See, down this list, see, show off.
Okay, stop.
Please stop. I was just literally like a fucking magic carp.
Guys, what happened? I went to the bathroom, everything turned black for a second. What's going on?
You're now tuning into BET.
Fuck you, dude. That has nothing to do with it.
Welcome to the Black Files. We really shouldn't be doing this edition. So you realize now when a drive-by comes in and kills you for being such a horrible rapper, you know who you're gonna blame for this, right?
I wasn't being a horrible rapper. I was barely
Juan,
pantomiming. Okay.
No, Juan was getting to the point, and let's let Juan finish.
Okay, on the one hand, no, you can't hate on someone for trying to make a little extra scratch, but if you're gonna do that, go through the right procedures. Host a photography shoot with other photographers, and don't just do it yourself. Bring in other cosplay models to go with you, other cosplayers.
Hell yeah!
Number one. Number two, get yourself set up as an exhibitioner at a convention. Or start networking with convention owners so they can invite you to be a guest for the con. That way, you can charge for headshots or prints or anything like that. The queen of cosplay herself, the ambassador, Madame Yayahan, she does that all the time. That's how she makes her living. But she does that by going through the appropriate channels. She didn't start by loitering on the con floor and asking people to fill up her plastic.
She didn't go up to a resident photographer with a small little camera, yanked her arm, and be like, "Hey,
change! You got change! Come on, help her right out! Come on, change!"
Exactly.
She didn't go Chester A. Bum in the middle of the con floor. By the way, Dub Walker, we love you. Pay us money because we just plugged you. Cha-ching! I know we're horrible hypocrites, but that's not the point.
My friend's completely unnecessary need to merchandise himself every second of the day that I completely endorse aside. We're actually pretty rolling with this part here. Hey, you can do it if you want to. Just don't try to cut out the middleman on this one, because the middleman is about as broke as you are. Please do have some consideration on that matter. If nothing else, you sociopathic little shits.
God damn it.
Love ya. Look at us on Twitter.
Send us money. Cha-ching.
Now, hopefully hopefully this shit is
We're
not,
bad.
Yeah,
We're bad.
hopefully
We're going to hell.
Hopefully that's just going to remain as an isolated incident at San Diego Comic-Con and it will not spread nationwide.
Hell no, that is now a meme. Every single con is going to do the same thing.
God fucking damn it!
The blueprint of cosplay, Jack. Well, you see, free merchandising is a myth, and free will is also a joke. There's only one thing that defines the kind of people that we are.
What is
Loading screens.
Goddamn loading screens!
Damn it!
But anyways,
I can't remember the rest of the joke, but your mother is a whore.
oh god.
Okay, that'll do it.
That'll do it.
Oh,
All
sure.
right. Let me get over to another topic. A couple of days ago, like I hope you guys voted on. Actually, this is for our local audience.
Yeah, this
for
is more
Tampa
for
Bay.
the Tampa Bay area audience.
For the Tampa Bay area audience. I hope you guys have voted in the Best of the Bay Awards.
Yep, by Creative. Is it Creative Loafing? Or?
I think it's by Creative Loafing.
Yep, Creative Loafing. Actually, one of my favorite publications. It's a free newsprint with that covers everything creative, everything indie scene all over the Bay Area. It covers topics. You know, it's sort of like the Ravens Flock, except they were older and they've been around longer.
Yeah, and they make money.
No, they don't make. Well, they kind of do, because they have advertisements on the thing and stuff. But you know, the newspaper itself is fucking free.
Oh, yeah.
So you know, they basically print their own money.
Exactly.
So yeah, look, gotta love those guys. Every year, Creative Loafing actually holds a Best of the Bay Award, and that's for all sorts of different artists, different projects, different sort of productions,
venues.
Shows.
Shows.
It's like for everything
Troops, yeah.
all across the Bay Area. You hold open nominations. You get to throw in the names of actors, singers, artists, poets, writers, filmmakers, you know, doodlers, you know, comedians, whatever the hell, comedy troupes, performance troupes, venues, everything under the sun. You get to nominate the folks, and the ones who get the biggest nominations get to go to the final vote at Creative Loafing, and then they decide the Best of the Bay Award for each individual category. With that in mind, Jose, plug our friends, please.
Oh yeah, that's right. I actually did participate in
More plugs, cha-ching!
Too many plugs.
That's my fucking catchphrase now.
Will you let me get it out?
No, cha-ching!
More
Anyways,
plugs.
All right.
cha-ching.
I
Fucking
participated. I put in my votes for Pleasure Pixels Burlesque and the Crazy Random Happenstance. Yeah, you're welcome, guys. You know, I voted for you guys. I hope you guys win Best of the Bay.
And even if you don't, we hope that you win at least like second best or something.
Yeah, no, well, basically, we're just doing our best to support the Crazy Random Happenstance and to support Pleasure Pixels as best burlesque show in the Bay, and of course the best miscellaneous performance, like experimental performance or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to be perfectly honest, the Crazy Random Happenstance and Pleasure Pixels have been around for a while. They just haven't really gotten the chance to get quite the recognition they really deserve, and this Creative Loafing Best of the Bay Award would definitely put them on the map. So
Now,
guys, everyone who's listening to the Black Files, and we're gonna spread this everywhere, not just to the con Facebook
Oh, God,
pages.
it's everywhere.
We're gonna smear it all over the book face. Zach Markerberg is going to have a fit with us because we will spread this, because we want everyone in the Tampa Bay area to vote for Crazy Random Happenstance and for Pleasure Pixels for their respective nominations for Best in the Bay. Get them on the ballot. They deserve it. Motherfuck.
Now here's a Shadowcast that did get recognition in the Bay Area. These guys are called the Cheap Little Punks. I know some of the.
Why are you naming us? What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. When was the last time I've seen you?
When the hell did we get it?
When was the last time I've seen you and Juan dress up as Dr. Frankenfurter doing Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Well, that was yesterday, but I was talking about the title. Cheap Little Punks kind of fits us perfectly.
I have no comment on that matter. That fishnet is mine, and I could do with it whatever I want in my own time.
Yeah, what he said.
All right. Let me describe what the Cheap Little Punks are. They're another Shadowcast group, just like the Crazy Random Happenstance. They're known famously in the Tampa Bay area for doing a Rocky Horror Picture Show over at the Tampa Picture Show. And they were mentioned on the Friday edition of TBT. You know, that they do shows at the Tampa Picture Show, that they were doing a show during the weekend over at the Britain 8, I think it was called.
Yep.
Yeah, another theater in South Tampa. So I hope you guys got a chance to go over there and enjoy the experience. They're awesome. They're fun. You know, it's mainly for mature audiences because, hello, it's Rocky Horror.
For Christ's sake, it shows off gyrating, dancing people.
Yeah!
God almighty. No, but seriously, everybody out there who's listening to the Black Files, who gives two shits about our worthless little opinions, listen carefully. If you subscribe to Creative Loafing in Tampa, you got to vote for Crazy Random Happenstance, Cheap Little Punks, and the Pleasure Pixels Burlesque, especially Pleasure Pixels. I still have a man boner for one of the performers over there, Ms. Demeanor. Shout out to you, love you. Fucking hell, get them on the ballot. CreativeLoafing.com/Tampa Bay. Fucking get them on the ballot. Do it now.
Whoring has been classified.
Just do it.
Oh no, that's where we draw the line. I will not have that shit on my show.
Oh no.
Shia LaBeouf, I just plugged you. Cha-ching.
Unfortunately,
Stop plugging people! No!
Unfortunately, Juancho, since you have wasted the precious resource of merchandising, I'm gonna have to slap you with a 10,000-year sentence.
Oh God fucking damn it.
Go fight. Listen, man.
You had that shit coming.
You have lost your
Worth
privilege.
it!
You have lost the privilege to say that it's worth it. That's another 50 years.
What the fuck?
You have also lost the privilege to swear. That's another 5 years.
What?
Hey, here's a sword, a gun, and a robot. Go fight monsters. Welcome to Freedom Wars, everybody. Yeah, if you're one of the 3 people who bought a beta, the other 2 being me and the imaginary friend that lives in my head, I'd like to recommend two things. First, one of them is Freedom Wars. Let's be honest, it's a rip-off of Monster Hunter. It's faster and you get guns and you have a cute robot lolly with you. So hey, fuck it, buy it.
But the premise is hysterical.
Yeah, basically, imagine a loaf of bread. And then you have 2 men. Obviously, there's 3 outcomes to this. Either 1 man eats, 2 men eat, or nobody eats. Well, now put that on like worldwide scale. The resources have gone down, shit is going bad, there is no personal freedoms, and you being born is essentially the biggest crime you could do because you are a giant waste of resources, you lazy piece of shit. But it's okay! There is a way to reduce your million-year sentence! Go fight monsters.
Monsters! Here's a fucking sword, here's a fucking gun.
And here's a robot that looks like a little girl. Go crazy.
Oh, by the way, acquiring if I'm understanding the logic correctly, wouldn't them supplying you with the sword and the weaponry also add on to the fucking debt?
Thankfully, no. Your ever so gracious government has decided to put this to you on the condition, of course, you keep excellent work of your equipment, maintain it as best as you can, and don't use it to break the rules. That would be very bad.
Of course.
And we're trying to fight here for the greater good.
The greater good.
Stop that! Regardless, it's a pretty fun game, and you know what? Give it a try if you're the kind of guy that likes Monster Hunter. On the other side, if you're the kind of guy that likes fucking Japanese samurai bullshit, like I do, check out Muramasa the Demon Blade by the guys who made Dragon's Crown and Odin Sphere, the amazing folks at Vanillaware.
Vanillaware, God almighty.
Yeah!
You guys rock!
You may recognize them as the only artists left in this world that can make beautiful sprite to the art. Holy shit, take a look at their stuff, it's amazing. The game itself is fairly cheap now, and there's about 4 or 5 different stories extra on DLC that costs a pittance. If you enjoy the kind of stuff that you see in like Eastern paintings, amazing flowery language, and some fucking sick swordplay, by all means, throw yourselves in there. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to serve my 10,000-year sentence because I just did like 5 plugins in a row.
Oh god.
10,000 years? That's like 80,000 years, son.
Damn it! Now I gotta fight like 3 more monsters.
You know something? There's a plugin that I want to do. Well, not exactly a plugin, but something I do want to bring up.
Too late! 50 years!
Damn it!
Ant-Man.
Woo!
Ant-Man, everybody!
Now,
Hang on, guys. For the sake of everybody that hasn't seen it yet, let's not spoil anything.
okay,
No
now once
spoilers.
upon a time there was a spoiler named Dr. Henry Pym Spoiler.
But he doesn't matter anymore. Here's this guy. Go steal some shit.
I'll give them one spoiler, though. The Wasp dies.
God damn it.
God, fuck! Actually, that's not even a spoiler. Everyone who knows anything about Marvel Comics knows that's the #1 rule of the Marvel Universe. The Wasp is always dead.
It goes along with all the rules, like Thor is always boisterous, the Hulk is always angry, and Tony Stark will never stop drinking. No, I don't care what the newest incarnation of him does. You know he's going to go back to drinking.
No,
he always goes back to
The
drinking.
newest incarnation is still drinking.
Of course
He's just more moderate and shit.
You wanna hear
He's a
something-
happy drunk.
Actually, you want to hear something good? The Ant-Man movie actually made more money than the Avengers Age of Ultron. And
No, bullshit.
No, it's
are
up
you-
there right with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, are you fucking serious?
I kid you not.
No, okay, no. Fact check that now. I command you to fucking fact check. Check your facts.
Fine, you check your facts there.
That being said, assuming that our fearless leader
Checking
here is
fucks.
right, This basically just confirms my little hypothesis that we are in the golden age of superheroes, because every single film that's coming out is bigger and makes more money than the last. Eventually, when the final Thanatos Wars, whatever the fuck is it with the Avengers comes out,
Infinity Wars.
that shit is going to make literally infinite money. We'll be able to cure the national deficit with the taxes coming out of that film.
Infinity $billion.
The Infinity Grain Gem is actually of money.
But no, to get down to it, if you guys ever want to laugh, because there's a lot of comedy in this movie, and if you guys want to see super cool, awesome Anthony Mackie as Falcon making a cameo in this movie, then yes, go and watch Ant-Man. It is awesome. It is great. Ant-Man is actually one of my few favorite Marvel characters in the entire comic universe.
Because he's a gigantic asshole who abuses women.
And turns tiny.
Like you.
Fuck off!
I know, you don't abuse women, you just mistreat them.
Hey!
Close enough. Oh, so he is Hank Pym. Regardless.
Oh,
I'm
God.
fucking kidding.
Let me-
Jose Casabona is not a woman abuser. He can't get a woman to get 5 feet close to him at all.
Don't worry.
There's no chance in hell of that.
It's okay, dude. His arms are long enough. He can abuse from like 7 feet distance.
Damn it, Angel, you're not helping!
I'm not trying to. Regardless, if you ever saw Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and thought, man, this movie's fucking stupid, go see this one and shut the fuck up. Also, in the think of other movies that you might want to see, Terminator, the newest Terminator, what is it called again?
Genesis.
Terminator
Yeah,
Genesis.
I just saw it. You know what, guys? If you were, let's be honest, Terminator 1 was fucking awesome.
Terminator 2 was just as good.
Terminator 3 was,
No, fuck that movie. That doesn't exist.
And Terminator 4 had Christian Bale, but unfortunately, all it had was Christian Bale.
No, fuck you. That movie
No.
doesn't exist.
Now, if you were ever disappointed, disillusioned, and feeling sad, and felt like your entire life had no meaning for watching those movies, fucking go out sometime. Holy shit, a movie's not going to change your life that easily. But the point is, if you were not happy about those two, congratulations. You can see this new one, which effectively eliminates those two, and it's an actually fucking good movie.
It's the only movie that I know in recent memory that is actually a sequel, a prequel, and a reboot all at once.
And it's, you know what? And it does them pretty well.
And it doesn't well! How the fuck do you do that?
Word about bias, if you believe it under a rock, don't look at the trailers, they spoil fucking everything. Regardless, that's a well-known fact.
Okay, and
You
just
can-
to fact check you right now, as of Saturday...
All right, tell me.
as of
We are now in the
Saturday-
movie corner of the Black
Okay.
Files.
As of Saturday right now, the total box office right now for Ant-Man stands at $22.6 million. So it hasn't nearly made back its money yet, but that is still waits to be seen. So we still have the weekend to
Let's give it
finish
the weekend.
tallying everything up.
Oh, trust me. It's getting there.
Oh.
It's going to get there.
While you're at it, look up the gross earnings for Jurassic World. I heard apparently it did pretty well because it has a motherfucking T-Rex in it.
Oh, God. Then
I'm a motherfucking T-Rex!
This is something I want to segue into. And yes, I am going to be plugging in for the nostalgia quiz.
Welcome to the movie corner of the Black Files. We still have no idea what we're talking about.
Here's the thing.
Again, Doug Walker, we love you. We'll see you at Shadow.
Okay, hush. All right, a couple weeks ago, the Nostalgia Critic released a review on Jurassic World. Now, normally, when he does these reviews, he normally waits for these movies to come out on DVD before actually doing the review. But in this case, recent developments, he's been Hollywood now sees the Nostalgia Critic as a threat, and as a result, they've been taking down a lot of the reviews that he has done. Like some of them, they actually put back up on YouTube, but others, you try to click on them, and all you get is just, sorry, this video is unavailable.
You know what? The Nostalgia Critic may have been at this kind of crap for years, but now he can truly claim he's famous because other bigger people than him are basically going, fuck this guy.
Exactly.
When you make friends, you're good. When you make enemies, you're famous. Congratulations, Mr. Walker. You are fucking famous.
You're fucking famous. Why? Because Universal is after you. Oh, and a quick correction. As of actually, what do you call it? As of noon on Saturday, the Ant-Man actually made $58 million. My mistake.
Oh,
so
fuck.
that's actually better, much better. Never mind.
Exactly.
So over a single day, that movie doubled his gross output.
But yeah, getting back to the review from the critic, since he didn't have any video footage to present for the review,
He just said fuck it.
he just said fuck it. He did his own interpretation.
I think he reenacted it with his cast, cheesy, obvious special effects. He had Rob Walker just come in with his dinosaur mask and his pimpin' hat.
The Coke 2 Raptor.
As coming in as the Indominus Rex, the Coke 2 Raptor, as he fucking loves it. I fucking found it hysterical.
And of course, as a nice finishing touch, he got the dude that does the Honest Trailers voice to go in there
What's
and
his
narrate
name,
the
was he?
fight.
John Bailey.
John Bailey, we love you too.
We throw a little plug there for Mr. Bailey. Thank you very much for giving us entertainment, laughters, and an actual honest opinion, which, hey, that's something we can always appreciate. By the way, I saw your review on Splatoon. Fucking amazing. Hope you enjoyed it more. Don't worry, they're putting more stuff every week, so the game will get more features. Just give it a little time.
But
And tentacles!
But this guy, Doug, he is a genuine risk taker. That video is proof. He knows about the consequences. He knows what's going to happen, and yet he still fucking does the review anyway.
Why? Because the review must go on.
Because you can't stop freedom, motherfucker.
Exactly.
God Almighty! I'm picturing right now because what's his name? Doug and Rob Walker. They live in Chicago, right?
Correct.
All right, Chicago. Okay, I'm just imagining he's gonna probably wake up in the morning after this Black Files episode comes out, and once he sees that we've got fucking tags on it and we're giving him props over here down in Florida, I'm guessing he's just gonna stroll downtown. He's going to have that like a big parade a la Ferris Bueller come in, and just with random people dancing in the streets, ladies in German beer girls coming in and fucking doing "Shake It Up, Baby" now, and CM Punk, the motherfucking best in the world, will be the fucking baton bearer, and he'll do it like a double dance with Doug Walker, and Rob will come in with the ladies pimping it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Sausage King of Chicago.
Mr. Douglas Alejandro Walker. That's right! We found out your middle name! Now the whole world knows!
Oh shit, does that mean that he was Spanish after all?
Once upon a time!
A long time ago, Angel.
Well, damn, that means that... Okay, Walker, I don't know what you're listening to right now, but that means that basically by some mysterious ancient law, or because the universe just fucking hates you, you are like 1% Spanish. Which means that makes you like 100% related to every other Spanish person in the world. Yes, the rumors are in fact true. Our entire family tree is a giant reenactment of Deliverance. Get out your banjo and straw hat, honey. We're coming to visit. I hope you like chicharrones.
While we're on the subject, real quick, right after the review for Jurassic World came out, the Nostalgia Critic also came out with a new episode where he reviewed the 2001 Planet of the Apes.
Yes.
And this is actually something fucking hysterical that we sort of found. We know that he has absolutely no control over this, but when it came up on YouTube, obviously there's, right in the halfway point, they have a commercial intermission. I shit you not. The ad that came up when Jose and I, and afterwards Angel, were watching the Nostalgia Critic review on Planet of the Apes. The ad that came out was for medication
against bipolar depression.
Let that sink in for a minute. Let that sink in. Like I said, we're pretty damn sure that the Walkers and the folks at Channel Awesome have no...
Are in fact completely fucking insane.
And I'm saying that they don't have any control over that because that's fucking YouTube. But you've got to find this, this is absolutely horrifying. This is the actual, I shit you not, the medicine itself actually... It was a whole 2.5 minute long ad, and I told Jose, for the love of God, don't skip this. This is too horrifying. It was beautifully a family playing in the field, and they had the most serene and the most soft, calming voice telling you some side effects may include coma or even death. I fucking kid you not! Side effects may include death!
So,
how badly do you need to cure yourself of bipolar depression that you're willing to die?
Hey, come
There's
on,
an
man.
easier way to do that.
No,
it's called a butcher knife.
When you think about it, this is the easier way. How can you be depressed when you're already dead? If you shed your mortal coil, you don't have to worry about anything. Okay, so basically, we got a commercial for a suicide hotline then.
Yeah, Doug, you might want to check. Doug, you might want to check your commercials before you put them on the internet. Assuming you're in control.
Talk to your
Okay, he's
sponsors,
not in
Don.
control, and this is all Google. This is all heuristically designed and shit with their awesome algorithms. But isn't it sort of fucked up that that's associated with the Nostalgia Critic?
No, that is perfect because the
Even
Nostalgia
though-
Critic has a bipolar disorder.
Oh God!
Oh, do you honestly think
The
that?
character, not the guy.
Dude, do you honestly think that the Nostalgia Critic and Doug Walker are the same person? Obviously, they are not. But you notice that you never see them on the same room together?
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
fucking
right.
God!
Wow!
Now,
I think
obviously,
it just blew my mind, man.
now I could be wrong here. In fact, I'm probably wrong. But shut up. The point is, if they put that medicine there, they fucking knew. They knew that everybody here wants to kill themselves.
Oh God!
Fuck me!
So
Well, that's one way of reducing the American population.
Wait, I have an idea. What if that medicine does like that stupid movie The Happening and it just removes your survival instincts? You just wander into traffic?
Or like that thing. Actually, no, we can't talk about that because there's some. Actually, can we talk about it? Because one of the major plot points in the Serenity movie.
No, don't.
No.
Also,
Sure? Okay.
anybody out there that hasn't seen Serenity and or Firefly, take the time to check it out. It's a short,
Oh
very
no,
interesting
we kid you
series.
not. Okay, we got to plug this real quick. and this is for real. For those of you who are browncoats, for those of you who are hardcore fans of Firefly, if you don't already know, they're actually working on a Firefly online game called the Cortex. You literally basically get to jet around with the crew of Serenity, doing jobs and having silly adventures online. Yay, fun. Fucking hell.
You know what? It just occurs to me. Since the whole thing with Keanu Reeves hasn't gone through yet, this is the closest thing to live action Cowboy Bebop we're ever gonna get.
Yeah, pretty much.
We kid you not, of the original cast of Serenity, of Firefly, are going to be participating. You've got Nathan Fillion playing, Captain Malcolm Reynolds. We've got Adam Baldwin playing Jose Casabona. Jane Cobb.
Hey, fuck you.
No, for real. Take a look, Angel. Take a look at this guy's face and tell me you don't see a statue of mud made out of him.
Let's see. Remove the hair, add a couple of pounds of muscle. Yes, there it is.
The hero of Canton, the man they call James.
Anyway, so yeah, if you guys are for you hardcore Firefly fans out there, yes, do check on that. I hope you guys have fun with it just as much as you had fun watching Firefly and Serenity. I had the chance to actually catch up on... Yeah, I know. In all my years, I have never seen Firefly nor Serenity, and I actually have gotten a chance to see it.
And it's damn good.
It is damn good. I liked it. Regrettably, the story never continued on, but...
But you know what? That's what the fans are for. That's what this online game is for.
That's what fan fiction is for.
Now, just wait for Josh Whedon to continue the game and end up with everybody getting killed or something.
Yeah, he'll probably do that. Josh! And actually, right now, all you have to do is go online. Literally, just go on keepflying.com, and you can download the app on your tablet or your smartphone. It's available for. It's going to be made available for Android and iOS. And if I'm not mistaken, for PC gaming as well. It's casual. It's fun. You get to you get to fly around with the cast of the show. You get to fly around with them, or you can create your own thing. I'm pretty sure they're going to have something like that going on.
Most likely.
But they're
And right now, since they're in the introductory process for it, the Firefly Online game is actually hosting. I kid you not. For $4.99, you get the Big Damn Hero package.
Nice.
You get exclusive content. You get more BP points to get yourself started. It's literally brownie points. And you get exclusive content, and you get to be named as some of the Big Damn Heroes who helped support the game. Your name will be on the game, motherfucker!
Congratulations.
It's $5!
Once again, TV Tropes has become the biggest meme of them all.
God almighty. No,
it's like an Aidric abomination of memes when you get down to it.
No, dude, where do you think TV Tropes got that from?
Of course they did. From there. I know, the quote is right on top of their damn page.
Also,
don't go to TV Tropes now to prove me right, because you will open 50 bajillion tabs and never get out.
Now, granted, next time I'm at
No, stop that! Close that tab right now!
Do it!
Open the tabs! Open them all up!
The damn
Close
tab.
it!
No, open now!
No, that is porn.
Be away from the wind! God damn it!
Watch me soar.
God, fuck you!
God.
No, seriously, well, that kind of brings me to a point. Yeah, we'll go to San Diego Comic-Con and have a good time, but I'm not going to pay you $5 to take a picture of you. I'm saving that so I can be a big damn hero.
Yeah!
Well done.
Dude, actually, there's something else I want to bring up, and this is sort of like my thing because it's something that I fangasm over this shit. The reboot of Battlebots.
Fuck yeah! Oh my god, we're such nerds.
Are you ready for action? Are you ready for metal? Are you ready for salt?
Now, before I talk about the reboot, I actually want to timeline this because me and Juan...
Time lime?
No, this time I got it right.
It's a lime made of time. It's tasty and soury.
Me and Juan, we were fans of BattleBots back in the day around 2001, 2002 when they came out. There was competitions over in California and over in Las Vegas. We were always rooting for these fucking robots that were tearing each other up. Like, there were robots that had rotating blades, rotating saws, there were fucking...
pneumatic hammers, they had drills, they had all sorts of...
They had Bill Nye the Science Guy!
Bill Nye the Science Guy!
Millions and millions of robots.
But you know, they also had Baywatch babes. They had Carmen Electra.
Yeah, that was back in the day when Comedy Central had money.
Oh, yeah.
I'm kidding. No, they still have money. They
Back
just
when
gave
they could afford to hire Phil Lamar for everything.
But you know what kind of killed it for me? Jay Leno.
Who?
Jay Leno.
Jay Leno kills everything! He killed The Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien! Glory unto Coco!
Wancho.
Glory unto Coco!
You must learn to govern your
Glory unto Coco!
Well, control your heart rate.
One, to be Spock for a moment, you must learn to govern your passions. They will be your undoing.
You insensitive, green-blooded, inhuman son of a bitch! Heil Coco! Everyone shall glorify and bow to Conan O'Brien!
But no,
I will swallow your soul!
Before Juan continues on with his banter,
to be fair though, when you look at Jay Leno and you see the size of the chin, you realize no human should have a face structure that size.
yeah, he basically did it for shits and giggles. Jay Leno just wanted to do like a regular exhibition bout with a robot, and he won whatever the fuck. Like, he had this robot that had his giant face on it with the chin being like a fucking wedge scooper or whatever the fuck.
Although that did give people the grand opportunity to actually drill Jay Leno in the face. Fuck you, Leno! Glory up to Coco! Fallon is the king! Jimmy Fallon is the king! Instead of Wales is kind of okay.
We appear to be experiencing some technical difficulties.
Glory up to Coco!
Possible rage. Please stand by. We'll be right back.
Juan, calm down. That was 13 years ago.
Never will you go!
It feels like yesterday.
Now, the reboot, on the other hand,
Live at the Temple of the Kings, motherfucker.
it was
Oh my god!
it was brought back by ABC.
ABC, why? Because Disney owns your childhood now.
To be fair,
all
though,
of it.
To be fair, they're doing a pretty good job with my childhood, so I'm cool.
Now, let me break it down, okay? There were a couple of changes they made this year for the Battlebots tournament, as opposed to 13 years ago.
I'm cool with
First off, this tournament is actually pretty straightforward. There's no splits in weight class or whatever, nothing complicated. It's actually straight up. 16 robots enter, only one wins the Battlebots champion.
Good old-fashioned mechanized violence.
Exactly, and they even changed up the rules a bit. You can actually have fucking flamethrowers in the robots
You
now.
can have
Well,
mini bots come out of your robot. Hey, yo, dog, I heard you like robots, so we put robots in your robots so you can battle with bots while you battle with bots.
So it's like radios, you get to have options.
Fuck yeah!
Dude!
Fuck yeah, dude. And let me tell you something. I do enjoy the cast and the judges. One of the judges is actually one of the news reporters from Nerdist. Her name was Jessica Chobot.
Jessica Chobot?
Does
Just make
that
sure
name ring a
you,
bell, Juan?
Actually, yeah, it does.
just make sure you know put the Japanese players in there. They're going to start bringing out like fucking Gundams or something.
No, the Japan versus US Mega Robot fight is still on. They're just trying to get the particular rules on that.
I thought that already happened. It was called True Steel.
No, it already happened. It's called World War II.
Well, shit.
I actually got
That's not fair. Our robot destroyed a whole city.
Two of them.
I actually had a chance to I had a chance to actually catch up with the competition. I saw all the bouts. One of the bouts that actually fucking tickled my fancy was a one-on-one bout between Complete Control and I think the other one, Complete Control and Ghost Rapper. No, Ghost Raptor.
Ghost Rapper.
No, that's better. So it's basically Bobo Marley piloting a robot.
Well, hang on. Let me actually talk about the history and reputation of the guy who built Complete Control. His name is Derek Young. He's a mechanic from Canada. In the BattleBots competitions around 2001 or 2 or whatever the fuck, he entered in with a robot named Pressure Drop, which is basically like a fucking box robot that can walk and has like a giant fucking hammer with a sickle or whatever. And
It's from Russia.
It's from the Russian.
to cut it short, the guy has a reputation for pulling underhanded tactics in the middle of a bout.
Hey man, there
Such as?
are no rules in battle except the rules that we set out that I'm gonna break anyways.
Before the competition began, Derek Young actually put in a fucking present gift box on the grappling weapon of Complete Control.
With the fucking gift wrap and the pretty bow on it and everything.
With a pretty bow on it,
Holy
and the letter
shit.
says to this, to Ghost Raptor, our deepest condolences, Complete Control.
Wow! Here's the stupid thing. When you have a robot with a clearly obvious trap in a present coming up to you, what's the number one thing that you don't do?
Obviously, you don't stand back and consider options. You fucking go in there balls out blazing, mother. Oh wait, that was a bad idea.
Tell
You
me
want to know what
about
happened? Okay, the battle began. Ghost Raptor went in for Complete Control. First thing he attacked, the gift box, because, well, it's big and it's right in front of him. It's hard to miss.
Wait, hold on. Was the gift wrap in red?
No.
Oh, too bad.
What was it?
Because that would have been like the ultimate bait.
What was it?
right
There was multiple colors. There was a purple bow. The
Oh,
point
so
is,
it was color gay then. That's even more of it.
he attacked the box, and out came like a freaking giant wire net that trapped the rotating blade of Ghost Raptor, and it stopped the weapon.
Wow. To be fair, dude, that box might have well. Okay, that first off, fucking. I don't care if it goes against the rules. That's fucking amazing. And second, when you see a bait that fucking obvious, it might as well just says "Schmucks attack here."
All right.
He put a target. He let a weak monster with one face down and just stood there and waited.
Smiled.
And smiled, and you're like, well, I guess I'm going to attack. Oh shit, this was horrible.
I summon a basic insect and I load my backfield.
Yeah, basically.
Have fun with that.
Surely attacking this zero attack weak ass monster with my 5 face down cards in the back row will result in no horrible consequences. Oh no, I'm fucking dead.
After what happened, the referee.
Boom! Fucking monster reborn that.
Okay,
ass.
guys. After what happened, the referee basically stopped the bout. The match was considered nullified.
What?
Yeah, because
What?
No. Let me tell you guys why. Because now, according to the inventor Derek Young, he read the rule books that it did not mention anything about entanglement weapons not being allowed into the tournament, despite the referee, after stopping the bout, telling the guy saying like there are no entangled weapons that are allowed, but he didn't know.
Yeah, show me where in the manual says you can't use a net and take advantage of your opponent's stupidity.
And they actually got a chance to talk to the guy, and the guy still stands by for what he did.
Well, you know what? I would as well. If the rules don't say you cannot do it, you do it. Well, you know what? There's a specific rule in the football manual that says you do not bring firearms into the field. Why? Because if that wasn't there, that would turn into Gears of War.
Oh my God.
Well, let's be honest, a football player looks like a Gears of War character. Regardless.
Except for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They look like losers.
They just die. They're the NPCs.
Now, I want to give this guy props for... Number one, for trolling the shit out of his opponent, and number two, for massaging the rules a bit, just for shits and giggles.
No, that's the beautiful thing, though. There is no massaging the rules. He read the manual, it was not there, therefore it's allowed. So yes, if I feel like going into a military nuclear silo, stealing a little boy and strapping a pair of wheels to it and going into the competition, you can't tell me what to do because this is not Metal Gear. Fuck your shit. I am bringing a fucking rain here.
Oh, actually, there's a rule specifically stating no nuclear-powered anything, period,
Fine.
on account of apocalypse.
God.
Okay, so here's what happened. The guy did not get disqualified.
Killjoys.
Here's the thing. That match was nullified, but he did not get disqualified. They pretty much restarted the match, and...
He still won.
No, he lost.
Bullshit!
He lost.
No, that's bullshit.
No, he lost because when he started... He did a thing at the beginning of the fight, and it fucked up his drivetrain, his maneuverability.
You know what? I'm taking this to the jury.
That is, I guess you could say that is his karma for trolling.
No, that is bullshit. That's what it is, and I am taking this to the jury with accusations of fucking rigging because you do not fucking disassemble the dude's robot just to tell him to do it again after he unveils his perfectly legal secret weapon. That shit don't fly, nigga. And you know what? That sounds to me like you should put a rule that goes you are not allowed to have excessive butt hurts.
But hey, listen, the guy...
That robot was powered by salt.
The other robot, Ghost Raptor, the rotating blade, he got his just desserts too because when he tried to attack the blade on complete control, one half part of the blade snapped off.
That's fucking justice.
It snapped. It broke like a friggin' vanilla wafer.
Like a hay against the brick wall.
What the fuck kind of metal are you made of that you can snap like a fucking buzzsaw in half?
Really,
I actually
good. Nippon steel folded over 1,000 times, you filthy guy.
Now, guys, I actually enjoyed the match. I actually liked the improvements on Complete Control Mark V because in the hook, between the hook, there's actually a flamethrower that you could fucking use against your opponent. And when he fucking blew the flamethrower onto Ghost Raptor, he blew him to like the other side of the arena.
Holy shit.
Okay, Jose's getting into the fact.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
Little known fact, flamethrowers actually have concussive force. It's basically a punch made of fire.
Another little known fact.
What, you don't play video games or something? What's wrong with you?
Another little known fact, soulless inanimate objects fighting over imaginary glory gives Jose Casabota here the weirdest fucking boner.
What are you complaining about? You do the same thing with cardboard pieces.
Yeah.
And I do the same thing with zeros and ones. We are all guilty and
we all have our strange boners just as much as we all have our own guilty pleasures.
Oh, Dark Magician Girl, one day you shall be his.
Oh, Blackluster Soldier, no one must ever know about our forbidden love.
Now,
I'm here for your blue eyes, white vagina, and I will not take no for that.
But the funny thing is that, like, we're all geeks about something. Jose's clearly rekindling a passion. Angel is clearly a goddamn video game nut. Platinum Games can do no wrong as far as he's concerned.
Oh, they can do wrong, but they do so much right that I just don't care about the wrong anymore.
And
if you don't believe me, go play anything that they've ever made.
And as for Juan, well, just give him a behind the scenes DVD and then you'll be straight.
Yeah, no, fucking hell.
Hey, man,
and
director commentary.
that's
serious
pro
fucking
wrestling,
business.
for Christ's sake. I'm still a big pro wrestling geek fan.
Is there such a thing as a pro wrestling DVD with director's commentary?
Yes.
Well, then we know what makes you hot.
Yeah, fucking hell, you have no idea. No, but actually...
No, seriously, put that down. It's freaking me out.
No. Dude, you're not allowed to...
Put that down.
Don't
Dude,
tell them.
It's getting in the
Don't
way
tell
of the
them.
microphone.
Wait,
No.
It's causing
No.
interference.
No.
Juan, I have a
No.
question. I have a question. No?
No.
What about the divas?
Well, I
Okay.
was cautious, but
For the love of God, dude, that's a given. That's a given, for Christ's sake.
Juancho, if you keep doing this, your wife is going to come out because she's
Okay,
going to stagger since your bone.
Real quick, we got to give props and shout outs to a fellow geek, a Florida girl who is not only an excellent female wrestler, an excellent, like knockout diva, whatever the hell you want to call her, but she is one of us, ladies and gentlemen. She's a nerd. Why? Because she's a cosplayer.
And she's also an ass kicker. So that means that anytime a wrestler gets the shit beat out of them by her, not only are you being beaten by a wrestler who is better than you, you are being beaten by a nerd.
Not just any kind of nerd. She's a fucking comics and manga.
Stuff that into
and
your
anime
locker, motherfucker.
nerd. Her name is Miss Lena Bates. She is actually currently signed to World Wrestling Entertainment's developmental brand called NXT. In a rather weird stage name, her name on there is Blue Pants. I kid you not, Blue Pants.
Hey man, nobody said anything about having imagination when it came to picking up the name.
Yeah, but then
Right?
again, if you think about it, if you take a look at her outfit, it's not just a pure blue, pants with like a blue top. She's got yellow accents on there, and if you actually take a look at it and
Every
you know
time
your
I see-
comics right, guess what? She's doing a cosplay classic X-Men uniform, motherfucker. She would be a perfect, Shadowcat, Kitty Pryde. I don't give a fuck.
Back before Cyclops was a douchebag and before Wolverine was a Mary Sue.
You sure about that one? Because I keep thinking that that's a Wonderbolt's uniform, and she may have left her horns and tails and wings. And
I hope you're not right.
Those are ears, not horns.
ears.
I hope you're not right because that will add an extra layer of humiliation to the defeats that I don't think they'll be able to withstand.
These chicks who go in who are models
They'll
and...
just commit suicide on the
No,
spot.
yeah, these ladies who go in who are like supermodels or whatever, or if they're hardcore trained in the dungeon by Bret Hart or whatever, they're not only getting their asses beat by a superior woman, they're not only getting their asses beat by a cosplayer, by a nerd, but if Jose's theory is correct, these ladies are getting their asses handed by a Pegasister.
So what?
Hey, look, all I'm saying is we can't rule out the possibility, guys.
You're not wrong!
Wrestling
You're not
is
wrong.
magic, I guess.
Yeah, wrestling is magic.
That
God
being
damn it.
said, so what? Is their tagline like walking into the arena and going, "Now I'll steal your lunch, motherfucker"?
I don't know, but no,
Oh,
but
God.
seriously, what's her face? Lena Bates recently got herself up in an article in Rolling Stone magazine. How fucking big is that?
That's
fucking
pretty
hell.
big. It's a stone that is rolling.
Indeed.
Rolling,
It has to be a pretty big stone if it's gonna roll.
it's gonna roll forever, man.
It's the Sisyphus boulder. No matter
This
how
shows
hard
you
try
just
to
how
get it-
much this guy actually really knows.
Hey
Rolling
man,
Stone-
I know exactly what I'm talking about. That guy named Sisyphus, he's rolling that stone, but he can't get it to the top, so it always rolls down, right? I know my shit. Well, fine.
No.
Well, fine.
like
I guess
you're-
I'll just go
like-
somewhere else where plebeians can appreciate my intellect. Fuck you.
Look, Angel's Greek tragedy and irony like notwithstanding, it's true. And this lady's actually got some serious credentials under her back. She's wrestled in cosplays of Daredevil, one of her favorite characters.
Mm-hmm.
She's cosplayed as Mikasa from Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. What do you call it? She's done Spider-Man outfits, and now this Blue Pants moniker is clearly, either a shout out to X-Men or she's a Wonderbolt, depending on your point of view.
She's got her work cut out for her, and major props to her. And
We're looking to see what more she can bring to the table, because this is just the beginning.
yeah, exactly. And let's wrap this up. Last minute plugins, lapse. Okay. Keep following on Twitter. From here on in until the tournament's over, I will give you updates and funny tweets about the Battlebots competition because
Jose's a
Battlebots.
goddamn nut over it.
Yeah, exactly. And yes, again, if you haven't had the chance to, I don't know if it's still going on. Go on to the Best in the Bay award thing on Creative Loafing and vote for the Shadowcasts. Vote for Crazy Random Happenstance. Vote for Pleasure Pixels and Cheap Little Punks.
And if there's some sort of category where the Ravens flock fits in, you can vote for us in there as well.
God.
We're not even really trying to do that, but hell, if you think we can fit in there somehow, we'd appreciate it.
Yeah, exactly. And AFO is coming up on April 14th to the 16th over at the Wyndham Orlando Resort over in Orlando, Florida. So have fun over there. I think there's a pixel show going on over there that's Kill la Kill themed for all you guys who like Kill la Kill.
Oh my!
For all you guys who like bitches fighting over clothes.
God Almighty!
That was
It's
awesome.
the same. It's the same premise as Afro Samurai, except it's ladies instead of black dudes. But that's not the point. The point is this: the Ravens flock will be in attendance at AFO. We're gonna be there. Our newest episode where we covered MetroCon is in post production right now. It should be out after this podcast is over. And fucking hell, we're good.
Yeah, and I think that's basically it. So thank you, everybody out there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank
Angel
you.
already left, so he says bye to you all, and he will eat your souls.
Yes, thank you for tuning in to this edition of the Black Files, and we